Hey guys, it's Brickmaster AS here with another LEGO review video. This is the second time I'm recording the intro. I messed up on the first one, but some quick updates I want to give you. LEGO Worlds, I have not forgotten about it. I'm just having some major technical difficulties getting the video to sync up, but I'm still working on that. This is the August 29th today. I'm hoping to get a lot of videos out this week. When you get this video, it'll probably be the 30th. I plan on uploading it tomorrow, and I'm going to try and keep the video short so it uploads quickly. Yeah, I think that's it. I did upload a video today, but I screwed up, and it was like an old video. I recorded it like a month ago, and I recorded it in like 4 segments, and I flip-flopped the first and last segment. I didn't realize it till after I had merged the video, deleted all the clips, and uploaded it to YouTube, and then I watched it, and then I noticed it. So about 30 seconds after it came up, I pulled it down right away. It was a kind of a big disappointment. It was a really small city set. It was a starter set from like the space theme, so it's not like it's a big set I messed up on, but I'm bringing you this set, and I'm of course not in my studio. I'm where I recorded the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon from the Ninjago movie. This is a Ninjago TV show set from season 5, the Possession Wave. I plan on recording 2 or 3 more sets today. One of them is a large set, and I also plan on doing a smaller comprehension of the Ninja recording today too, as well, for you guys to see. So let's get right into this set. Just thought I should tell you, I am actually recording the bounty here after I recorded it once and everything. I just screwed up, so we're gonna go through it again, for me anyways. Got the nice big one solid mass piece going up to this nice decorative dragon head. The old bounty, it was one big, well, this part was one big rubber head, but now it's all brick built. The mouth open and closes, gives it a good look. Sliding along to the ship here, if we go in closer so you can kind of get a better view. Each side of the ship looks identical in the front here. Both these open up. This side has a silver katana. This side has a crowbar. The deck, I'm going to see if I can get real close up without making it weird for you guys. Camera here, sorry for the shakiness. I'm going to try and get real nice and close. Has a lot of room to pose minifigures. You can just grab one here, set them in. Gives you a ton of room to move. There is these tri-stud shooters on the side. Great sticker on top. Pushes down, all 3 will shoot off. I'm not going to shoot it now because they're just going to go everywhere. Moving along to the center of the ship. This is where the mast is attached to. Has a printed piece on each side you could station a ninja at for his like battle positions. And there's part of the mast you can see. But behind it, or behind the mast, you can see there's a bucket for sweeping or mopping. Mopping, I should say. There's a broom you can sweep with. You can pretend it's a mop if you want to. There's more room for posing minifigures, and that's where you would get access to this whole back section back here. But sliding back to the front, I'm gonna cover the camera with my hand because I like making sure you guys can't see. I'm just kidding. No, I don't. I love it when you guys can see. But that, you can see there's a big bar coming out of the back here. I'm going to shake the ship for a second. I got to put something back that I took out earlier. You can see there's a bar. That is actually for the sails, so I'm going to kind of come back a bit. I'm going to try and turn the whole bounty around so you can see. Zoom way out. Looking up. You can see there is the whole top section of the ship. This is where all the mast is. This is a giant printed piece, which I think adds a lot of value and look to this set. Or I shouldn't say, I don't know, value. I think it adds value. It looks really cool and it gives this set class. But you pull this down all the way off screen so you can't see it. It just goes horizontal, doesn't go past that. But you can see the ship wings, or the sails, not the wings, go up. And I don't know why, but my camera's not situated. There it goes. You can see it goes up. To release it, there's a catch on the side. I'll show you closer. But you release it, and automatically the sails should fall. But these vinyl sails, they kind of droop at times, and they get stuck. So you pull this down again. They come all the way out. Looks really good. Kind of drooping, this back one. It droops with the heat. But lift this side up. This whole thing should really move down. But these sails, they get stuck a lot. And it stings. They look good when they're not drooping, but yeah, they get stuck and it detracts. I don't know if maybe like a cloth piece would have been better, but I mean, the vinyl looks alright when it's static, but when you're trying to move the whole mechanism, it just doesn't work that well. But moving on from that, we're going to slide you down the ship, zooming up. This is the bar that throws the sails up. This is the release I was talking about. You lift this up, the sail should move down, but if they get stuck, it won't go. And you keep moving that up, eventually the sails will go back to place. But yeah, it's a gear piece. It just catches it so it doesn't move on its own. Moving up, they got some really nice lamp pieces on each side, or lanterns. It's kind of like it's a hard gold. It's not a pearl or soft gold. With this minifigure head, it's a blue transparent, trans blue piece. I don't know if it's trans light blue or just trans blue. I don't know that well, but that looks really good. It adds some nice detail to it. Turning the ship to the side, you can see we have a really nice engine block piece. There's kind of like an intake in the front. There would be the exhaust or the propulsion. There's a minifigure hat piece for like Sensei would wear, but it's red. Maybe a Stone Soldier. There's some stickering, and there's a huge transformation piece. So I'm going to zoom way out. I'm going to readjust the camera, readjust this mat that it's on because it's getting all moved around when I'm doing this set review here. There's a handle that falls down. Grab onto the handle. It's very sturdily attached, but if you want to brace the whole ship against your arm, you can kind of swish it through the air a lot better, and you get good control. Not the greatest, but you get decent control. But I'm going to hold the ship like this for now. You pull this whole thing out in the back, and the ship moves, and it looks cool. You can get like halfway, and it looks like the ship's about to take off. Yeah, it looks really cool. There's kind of the underside of the ship. I believe I show this on later in the video as well, but I'm going to show it to you now. Just turning it back around. You can see I'm missing one of these torpedo pieces, but I'm going to slide this out. The back, you can see there is a turret that rotates. It has these spring pieces. I shot one off earlier in the video. You just didn't see it. Here's the other one. I can shoot it off by pushing here, and it shoots out, and it goes really far. These are really good pieces. They have the hook on the front. You get 3 of them with this set. But yeah, and the whole engine block looks really cool as well. And this is all kind of interconnected in there. It's kind of cool building this, seeing how it all works. But moving on, this piece comes out as a separate thing that I'll get into later. With that gone, there's a big open piece here. I'm going to move the ship forward. This lifts up. You can see there is a rat and some cheese there, kind of moving across the roof or the rafters of the Bounty. I'm going to angle you down. Oop, you just saw part of my stand there. Shh, don't tell anybody. Moving up, you can see there is the control panel that you would control the ship from. There's 2 joysticks. If you stand on this side, you can kind of use those to control a turret if you want, or you can stand on this side and you're flying the ship with them. They got 2 chairs there, and lifting you up behind the chairs, there's room for another minifigure on each side to stand, so you could probably fit 5 comfortably back there. You just can't have a lot of accessory pieces, otherwise they get stuck and hit the wall and they don't sit as well. But that is it for the Bounty. I'm going to zoom out again. It was kind of fast, I know, because I needed to do it faster so this video isn't super long, because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here for 3 hours watching this. Some of you probably don't want to sit here for 5 minutes watching it. So these roof pieces as well look really nice. They kind of taper out at the end, so it kind of looks like it's shooting through the air. But yeah, that's the Bounty, and I think it looks great. And this is the next build. This is actually what I took out of the roof of the Bounty, and it has a little bit of a transforming thing. You slide these out, and you slide this up, and this is supposed to be like a workshop for Nia with a bike inside, and I think this looks sweet. It has these tools on the side. There's 6 of them here, and then there's 3 tools that are loose. I'm going to grab them so you can see them here. Here are the 3 loose tools. There's 1, and then there's 2 kinds of wrench pieces. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about these is there's really nowhere good to put them. You can put them in those little jail doors in the front of the Bounty that I talked about earlier. But this tool doesn't fit in there very nicely. But anyways, let's look at the workshop because we're done with the Bounty. If I can get the light off there. There's a really nice sticker piece. It's really complex looking. You can see it's kind of like a pickaxe almost, and this looks like the outline of the bike. But yeah, it's just a little work bay for this bike that Nia gets, and it's on kind of an olden style bike chassis and stuff. But there's all these pieces attached to it, and I'm guessing this would kind of hover. It wouldn't be on the ground. There's no wheels, but you could attach wheels to it if you wanted. It's completely up to you. Looking around, there's a light on the front. There's a lot of goblet pieces. There's what it looks like from below. And since we're talking about the underside of this, I want to quick give you the Bounty's underside has a lot of inverted tile pieces. I don't believe it might be inverted. I don't know the correct name for it, but they're a bunch of round tile pieces that let it float nice and easy over carpeted surfaces and stuff. I'll quick show that to you as well. But yeah, so this is the bike that Nia gets, and this clip on the back attaches to here, or Nia's weapon. This trident piece attaches very nicely as well to the back of the bike, so when she's riding it, she has somewhere to stick that piece. But yeah, this was her workshop. And here's the dragon or wyvern from the set. It is a ghost thing. I'm re-recording this again after I've recorded the whole video, just because I screwed up on the first time. I probably didn't need to tell you guys that. You guys probably wouldn't even notice, but I'm telling you anyways. So, articulation, let's get into right away with this great beast. Has a ratcheting joint in the center, turns side to side, up and down, really good. Tailpiece, 3 ball joints, 1, 2, 3, 4. I lied, 4 ball joints. This big piece on the end. None of this glows in the dark, by the way. I feel that should be said, although there are some cool videos with black lighting on this. That looks really cool. These legs, if you want to move them back, you can. They're on just ball joints. The foot and the leg or the hip piece. I was missing this gray piece. I got a weird, just deformed chunk of plastic instead, which was weird, but I did have to order this from Missing Parts Customer Service. So this is kind of the flying mode of the dragon. You kind of saw it in its sitting, standing mode. It looks really cool in this mode. The wings are cool. They're on ball joints. The hands are on like a hinge with all the toe or the fingers being independent. You can move them however you want. Mouth opens, closes. You can turn it side to side, and there's a ball joint here to give you up and down. Actually, I said that inverse. That was up, down before. There's the saddle where the rider would sit. You could also have one of the ghosts with the ghost legs sit there, and you could have a minifigure with just 2 regular feet sit there. So you could have up to about 2 people on here comfortably. I'm sure you could find a way to fit 3. But yeah, this dragon looks really cool, and it is really cool. And I think it's really cool having it fight against the bounty, and it adds some really good play value with the bounty because, well, who doesn't love dragons? So that is the ghost dragon. And here's the first set of minifigures. We have the ghosts. Overall, they look like a nice bunch of minifigures, ignoring the screamers there. They got really good prints. From the left to right, we have Moro, Soul Archer, Bansha, Gultar, and Spider, Spyder, I believe is how it was spelt. I think these 4 minifigures right here were the most important in my opinion, because Moro, he's the main baddie. I believe he was a good inclusion. Soul Archer we see a lot of, and he's kind of, in my opinion, Moro's right-hand man. Bansha, again, is kind of one of the right-hand people of Moro, and Gultar as well, because when they first kind of came, Moro summoned 3 people, Wraith, or 4 people, if not more, but we see a lot of Wraith, Soul Archer, Bansha, and Gultar in the TV show, and I think it's cool to get them in a minifigure form all in one set. Now, kind of zooming in, well, not literally, but looking in close, I'm going to remove a lot of these armor pieces and face pieces so you can see the prints. But first, I should probably let you see what this all looks like from behind, so I'll turn these all around. You can see 2 of them have these ghostly legs, which look really cool as well. There's two molds in there, kind of a transparent and a more thick mold. Here they all are without any sort of obstructions. You can see Moro's looking good with his face print. Soul Archer's looking really good. Bansha's looking really good. Gultar's looking good. And then Spider just kind of has the generic vampiric look. Great prints all around. Flipping them all around. There we go. You can see all have very nice printing on their backs. You can kind of all see their weapons that they have. Yeah, so these are the ghosts, and real quick, I'm gonna grab the screamers. You get 2 with this set. Really cool accessories that they have, 1 of each face, and these are intended to go on the head of the ninja or other people. Kind of they possess them. So if you put this on, it's kind of like the possessed look. A little dark, but I like it. Not because it's dark, but just because of the whole concept behind it being controlled. I think it's cool, and it adds a unique flair to the set. So yeah, those are the ghosts. And in direct opposition to those ghosts and that awesome head of Gultar, we have 3 Ninja and Sensei Wu. My thoughts on just getting 3 Ninja, I think it would have been cool to get the whole team. But I feel like if you got the whole team, you'd get less ghosts. So it's kind of weighing your odds here. Do you want all the ninja, or do you want a nice handful of specific ghost named characters that you see a lot of in the show? And I kind of like the direction they went with just getting a handful of the team. You do get half the team here, over half if you count Sensei and cut it as a team of 7. But they all got really good print on the front. They kind of have weapons. Those that got weapons kind of have a weapon. Cole has one of the arrow blades. Let's spin them around. Oops, sorry, Nia. Kind of see the backs. Can't see much with all this gear, so let's remove some of that. Here's the reverse side of the ninja with all their weapons and accessory and shoulder pads and stuff, and hats and beards removed. They got really good back prints. Sensei Wu, even as I've never noticed, but looks like throwing stars in his belt. Nia's back print symbol looks really good. So does Lloyd's. Cole's is a little bit more plain, but still looks really good. And I kept Sensei's staff in his hand because up there you can see, yes, the realm crystal, what Moro's after throughout this whole TV show, pretty much. Well, that and then those 2 other special items. I also left the arrow blade in here so I could quick show it to you so I didn't forget. Golden piece. It's supposed to be collectible, and it is, unless you have these pieces in the other color, these horn pieces, and you have enough of these, you can just make them, but you need to have that centerpiece. So pretty good. I wanted to quick show you as well Cole's weapon. It's a big scythe piece, looks good, and Nia's weapon. Before I forget, before I get kind of more detail on the ninja there, you can now really look at them in their deep stone robes. Nia's kind of stands out, and I really like her deep stone version. This is when she first becomes a ninja. And there is something that I'm sure those of you who know this set are aware of, but we get hair pieces included in the set for the ninja. And I think that is superb. So you can take off their cowls and boom, they got hair pieces. And I really like that inclusion. I think it adds a lot of value to this set. So now that we're done with the minifigures, there's 2 more things I want to show you. Okay, here you're looking and wondering at the bounty. No, that's not what I'm going to show you. What I want to show you is this crate has a broom piece, a hat piece, kind of like a swashbuckler's hat, extra ammunition for the stud shooters. There is 6 extra studs in here, and a pirate sword. And I brought the bounty in because on top of the bounty, this is where Nia's workshop slides in. There's this 3x4 studded place, which is either good for a minifigure or when you want to store this crate. Of course, there it slides right in, real nice right there. You can press it down on the studs, and it just sits right there. Yes, I know the camera's really shaky because I'm shaky. But yeah, so it slides in real nice right there, and this crate is a cool little inclusion with the set. And this is almost it for the Destiny's Bounty set. There's just one thing I wanted to show you while the whole thing was pulled up. And no, I did not forget about this. I wanted this with the whole bounty in the background. This black chest, most important thing in this entire set, because, let me quick put this together, contains Wu's tea set. Golden teapot, some steam, and this red coffee mug, or tea mug. But yeah, most important chest in this entire set right here. Save the best for last. And yes, this all does fit in there. Setting that in there, set that in there. Oops, I just lost the piece. It just fell out of my hands. Boom, closed. And that's it for this set. Lego Ninjago's Lego Ninjago's Final Flight of the Destiny's Bounty set. A superb set. Amazing selections of minifigures, as you heard me say. Comes with hair pieces, that's a bonus. Comes with a small workshop, that's a bonus. Dragon, a bonus. The ship could have been released by itself without the dragon, and it would have been cool with the dragon. It is amazing. I believe the dragon only adds to the set. But yeah, I think this is a cool set, and I have to say this is probably okay. It's my second favorite set I think I own. My first favorite would have to be Zane's Elemental Dragon, but not his summon titanium dragon, but the original one he got in the pilot the pilot episodes. But yeah, so this is my last possession set. I will be heading on to Skybound sets that I own now. I'm going to probably, since I'm up here with this area that I've been recording in, I'll probably record a Misfortune's Keep real quick. And I'll probably record one more smaller set, and then I'll do my comprehension video. And with this, I bid you farewell. Please like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. And I hope to make this video as short as I could. So, see ya.